Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Dewi Indriyani and my student's number is 2021-2063. I will show you how using communicative language teaching in reading and writing skills. But before that, let's discuss about communicative language teaching or CLT. Let's get started. So for the first one is definition. Communicative language teaching or CLT or the communicative approach is an approach to language teaching that emphasizes interaction as both the means and the ultimate goal of the study. And the second slide is characteristic of CLT. The first one is they seek to develop students' communicative competence by linking grammatical development to ability to communicate. And the second, they create the need for communication, interaction, and negotiation of meaning through the use of activities such as problem solving, information sharing, and role playing. And the third, they provide opportunities for both inductive as well as deductive learning of grammar. And the fourth, they make use of content that connects to students' lives and interests. And the fifth, they allow students to personalize learning by applying what they have learned to their own lives. And last is classroom materials typically make use of authentic text to create interest and to provide valid models of learning. Okay, next we move to a principle of CLT. In addition to making the appropriate communicative language teaching encourage to students classroom methodology, the principle derived from the arguments that learners should learn language through the process of communicating in it. And that meaningful communication provides better opportunity to learn than the grammar-based approach. Richard summarized that principle of CLT at this time as follows. Number one, make real communication the focus of language teaching. Number two, provide opportunities for learners to experiment and try out what they know. And number three, be tolerant of learners' error as they indicate that the learner is building up his or her communicative competence. And number four, provide opportunities for learners to develop both accuracy and fluency. Number five, link the different skills such as speaking, reading, and listening together since they usually occur together in the real world. And number six, let students induce or discover grammar rules. Okay, we move to techniques and procedure. Technique for teaching language in CLT is actually a vendor varieties as far as they fulfill the CLT principle. However, a number of them which are very common in the classroom summarized from Richard as follows. The first one is fluency versus accuracy activities. To acquire fluency, the students are required to use communication strategies, correct misunderstanding, and work to avoid communication breakdown. While fluency focuses on natural production of language, accuracy activities engage students to use language accurately in terms of grammar and pronunciation. And number two is mechanical, meaningful, and communicative practice. At the time of learning in the classroom, experts recommend that those three kinds of activities conducted after a brief grammatical explanation in order of mechanical, meaningful, communicative practice. And the third is information gap activities. This activity is derived from reality fact in which people often ask for information from other people which they do not have. And this activity usually is facilitated by the use of media such as list, picture, or series of pictures. And next is jigsaw activities. These activities demand students to be divided into groups. Every group has certain piece of information. Every group is given tasks to share information they have to the other groups, and the process of interaction becomes like jigsaw at the time they transact information. And then task completion activities. These activities make students complete a task such as puzzle, games, map reading by using their own language resource. And number 6 is information gathering activities. At this activity, students are required to conduct surveys, interviews to collect information. And next, opinion sharing. For example, students are given tasks to make order of important qualities to choose someone to be wife or husband, for example. And next is information transfer activities. This activity engages students to take information that is presented in one form and represent in a different form. For example, students are given tasks to read a travel experience. After that, they are asked to draw a map of it. Okay, and next is reasoning gap activities. This activity demands students to derive some new information from source information through process of inference, practical reasoning, and conclusion, and so on. For example, working out a teacher timetable on the basis of a given class timetable. And the last one is role plays. This is a common activities that use the teacher. And this is the activity in which students are assigned roles and improvise a scene or exchange based on given information or clues. For example, one student is given a task to be a doctor with knowledge about certain disease and the symptoms. The other student is given a task to be a patient with certain symptoms to be taught to the doctor. And how is it applied in teaching reading and writing? Without any further ado, let's watching this video.
Okay guys, so today we will learn about imaginative story. Can you see on the screen? This is the example of imaginative story. I will ask you to write this story for 5 minutes. Is enough? And 5 minutes start from now, please. Okay, have you finished writing story? Yes. Okay, so for today's activity, what we'll be doing today is write an imaginative story.
First story. Last night, I dreamed about my crush. In my dream, he was so attractive. He keeps on his good personality.
Back to December. Last winter, in December, a little girl got a memorable gift. She got it from her special person.
Pangandaran Beach. On 10th July 2022, I went to Pangandaran Beach with my friends.
Okay guys, so that's all about teaching reading and writing using communicative language. Thank you for your attention and goodbye.